Neil, it's come to this, possibly the fight of the decade in kickboxing. All credit to Paul Hennessy and Carl Sams. For getting this fight on, the dream fight, the Ben Eubank of kickboxing, and Paul Hennessy and Carl Sams have got it on for no title whatsoever. The two best middleweights in the country in one ring with nothing but pride, guts and glory at stake. Paul Hennessy, Carl Sams, full credit.
Total credit to them. Politics aside, titles aside, it's all about pride here. And this is about the biggest clash of styles that you're going to see.
That's right. The big punching Fran Zuccala giving away a lot of height. John Orchard known for his movement and his legs. Fran got the power. They're both world champions. A match made in heaven with everything to prove.
And Fran starting very strong, taking it to Orchard at the start.
Well, we said that Fran's notoriously a slow starter, and we both said he can't afford to do this here, and he's taken that on board.
But Fran, an intelligent man, an intelligent fighter.
Good body shots there from Orchard.
Orchard not giving up much ground. A lot of people expected him to move around for the first couple of rounds.
I said to you before this fight when we were talking, I think he would try to frustrate everybody's expectations and stand there with Zuccala, and he's doing that. And he is wicked to the body if you give him the opportunity. Very good amateur boxing record as well. There you go, there's those body shots.
I think a surprise to a lot of people that it's actually Fran that's giving up the ground in the first round.
But we know Fran carries the wicked right hand that's known in the trade as the equaliser. But this is what I thought of John Orchard, that he wouldn't do what everybody thought, that he might take the fight to Fran, and he's certainly doing that. But listen to this crowd, Neil.
This is about as close to a 50-50 fight as you're ever going to get on paper.
And you know it's an old cliche, but let's reiterate it. Not only are these the two of the greatest fighters in Britain, you won't find nicer people on the planet. Both men have mutual respect from everyone in this game.
Without a doubt, there's been no needle. It's pure professional in the build-up to this.
I spoke to John Orchard, obviously, as you've probably spoken to Fran. Do you know what his only concern was? He said, I hope we live up to the hype. I hope it's a good fight. Not, I want to knock him out. I want to do this. I want the fight to live up to the hype.
Well, Fran as well respects John Orchard big time. And he knows this is the defining fight of his career.
And it's here for Showsport and Paul Hennessy.
And it really shows that these two are true world champions. I mean, this is a fight that easily could have been avoided by both fighters.
Neither man had to take, you're right, neither of them had to take this.
And they could have blamed politics all day long for this, but you know that each one wants to be classed as the best fighter, not only in Britain but the world.
That's all that counts to these two men. And again, it's Orchard that's subtly closing the distance. And Fran will have to be careful, because I said those body punches do sink in from Orchard. He dismantled Jenna Takachenko, who you and I have seen on numerous occasions, and he took him apart.
A slip there. John Orchard, as you can see, playing to the crowd a little bit there, and Fran wasn't having any of it. Fran feels that this is his crowd in here tonight.
10 rounds of kickboxing action, and they've wasted no time. Oh, missed with the uppercut there, Orchard. Fran coming in big back. The crowd respond.
Neither fighter want to give an inch here.
I always felt that because of his fearsome power, Fran is often allowed to dictate the pace of a fight, and I felt that for the first time you might have an opponent that wouldn't respect that, and so it's proving tonight. Big right hand from Orchard. But again, the other thing about these two men is both are so hard to catch cleanly. We talk about their offensive abilities, but both men have got great defense as well.
We also talk about the clash of styles. Excellent right hand there by Orchard.
And the body shot again. That's what Fran's got to watch for, the body shots. What Orchard's got to watch for is Fran can take you out with one punch.
Nice mix-up in range there from Fran, turned it into the centre line kick rather than going around.
Two good rounds already, Neil.
Great round.
And can you believe the pace for a 10-rounder?
The pace is excellent, and you would expect it at some point to slow down, but something tells me it's not going to.
I agree with you. I think these two men are so fired up for this. And as I said, the wonderful thing about the styles, as you can see, Orchard very direct, landed with the right hand, great to the body. Then Fran suddenly mixed it up in return, and you realise what incredible fighters you really have got here.
You know at some point over this 10 rounds that Fran Zuccala's chin and body will be tested, as will John Orchard's. You know, there's no doubt about that.
Well, we recently have had the pleasure, I think you and I have commentated on 3 of Fran's last 4 fights, and even in the ones that we were saying were slipping away from him, suddenly the body shot or the head shot turned it around, and it's a stoppage.
The equaliser.
3 of 10, and we've had 2 electrifying rounds already. Reputations mean nothing here now. Good right hand by Zuccala, and a good left to follow. Orchard acknowledged it.
I think it was a lot of loss of footing more so from John than a concussion from the punch.
Fran Zuccala's got to watch for the Orchard uppercut as well.
Fran making himself a smaller target there. I mean, we always talk about more balance than anything else there, I felt.
Again, a balance rather than a knockdown, and Zuccala acknowledges it.
We always talk about Fran struggling with the taller opponent, but it's a two-way street, and obviously John has got to adjust his game plan to find a smaller target.
Psychologically, though, I felt that was a big boost for Zuccala. Even if it was balance, you see a man on the canvas,
And as you see, as soon as John got up, Fran Zuccala jumped on him.
Unfortunate there as they both went to kick. That was totally unintentional and both men know it. There'll be good sportsmanship here. Fran not making a meal of it. What a true champion. He just nodded. John Blackledge there said, "Are you okay?" Went, "Yeah, I'm fine." No fuss made.
It's not often that a fight of this caliber reaches this excitement level without needle. It's pure quality.
Good point, Neil. Exactly.
And fighter standards that is making this fight as highly anticipated.
There's the body shots I'm talking about. There's the body shots that could win this fight for Orchard if Fran doesn't do something about it. Great round. And again, you talk about without the needle. What about the intensity over 3 rounds already?
There's more action and intensity over that 3 rounds than you see in some 12-round world title fights.
And I must repeat, nothing at stake but pride from 2 of the greatest fighters this country has produced. But there again, the worrying thing for Fran was in that neutral corner. You saw the body shots from Orchard coming in.
And it's not a single, is it?
He never does.
It's multiple body shots.
How does Fran counter that? What does he do? Because he has, as you said, this height thing can work both ways, but he doesn't want to be pinned in the corner taking those.
No, I think Fran needs to get the centre of the ring. What we expected from John Orchard was the slickster, the slip boxer moving around the outside, and it hasn't been that way. John has controlled the centre ring as much as Fran at this point, and that's where Fran doesn't need to be, with his back against the rope.
Yes, because those body shots are always thrown in combinations, but a great reply as well with hand speed from Zuccala. But you can see Orchard set out his stall to work Zuccala's body.
Fran, as tough as they come as well, to my knowledge, he's never taken a count in the professional ring, never been down from a body or headshot.
That's going to be tested tonight for both these men.
Just on the outside, moving on the outside as much as he is, Zuccala.
There's the body shots again, Neil. Orchard will keep them up all night. Fran's got to take these into account. They will eventually, even a man of his caliber, they will slow him down. Already possibly the toughest test of Fran's career.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
You see, I don't consider it the toughest test of Orchard's in the sense that John knew Fran would be. He was under no illusions. He knew stepping into this ring, Fran was the biggest step up in class he could take. I think Fran's now realising Orchard's quality. This is the right move by Fran there. But again, those body shots sinking in.
Them body shots over 10 rounds are going to take their toll.
And this only round 4. Good midriff shot there from Fran, in close.
So comparing these two to the Ben Eubanks situation that we talked about before, which one would you have as Ben and which one would you have as Eubank? Because at this point, it doesn't look that Fran is the stronger of the two. I
was just about to say, normally with his style, you would say that Orchard's the Eubank. But he's come out firing like Ben. Unorthodox, rangy, but he's not. They're both at the moment, to me, Nigel Benns.
Yeah.
What a great 4th round as well. And as I said, I don't want to harp on about it or make it sound like I'm clever, but I just really felt that John would go against expectation in this fight and take it to Fran, because everybody expected and probably worked for the mobile, the movement, the rangy, and he's come instead to fight with him. I had a gut feeling this would happen.
Well, this is something that a true champion can do, change his style.